President Barack Obama told Connecticut's governor that Friday was the most difficult day of his presidency. Well, if you're thinking the poor residents of Newtown have had enough, consider this. Earlier today, somebody's sick and twisted joke sent mourners in a church running for their lives. Deborah Alfarone has been on the ground for us from day one. Deborah, what's this all about tonight?
It really was shocking. And what I want to tell you is that where we're standing right here, this is right in Main Street, right here in Newtown, and there are memorials everywhere you look. And all night, this has been such a busy spot. So many people with their children coming through here to put down teddy bears, flowers, anything they can at any of these memorials. It is now finally quieted down, which is something we haven't seen. This has been so busy. But earlier today, like you were saying, Bruce, right in the middle of an interview, and again, 2 days after unthinkable tragedy touched down here, we found ourselves in the middle of another crime scene.
I hope we're not in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Chaos at church.
And I just said, go, go.
A sick and twisted caller bringing a desperately needed time to heal to a screeching halt.
I look up and I said, you know, if anything has to happen, protect the kid.
The caller saying he was going to shoot up the place.
I didn't want to be another one of those grieving moms.
In any other town, this would be story enough, but this is Newtown, a place already struggling to breathe after 26 and 7-year-olds were gunned down in their first grade classroom, along with 6 adults, and what will forever be called the Sandy Hook Elementary School Massacre.
It's pretty overwhelming being here.
Everywhere you turn, sadness and teddy bears for the littlest victims. So many from this quaint, close-knit town and beyond felt compelled to do something.
Just hearing about the 20 lives that were lost of innocent children, and I just felt like I had to come out.
Right now, they're a little bit overwhelmed.
Peter Russo says phones have been ringing off the hook at his 2 edible arrangement shops. He's slashing prices and delivering for free. It's just a little, but it's what he can do.
These are very emotional gifts. These are from the heart.
We got some rice pilaf, and we're making some green beans with some roasted peppers.
Pat O'Neill owns a sandwich shop. He struggles to make ends meet, but knows his doesn't compare to how the families of those 26 victims are struggling. Some warm food is all he can do.
It's because there's a lot of desperate people out there. I don't want them to have to worry about anything.
Little ways people are trying to offer a bit of comfort in a place where comfort is hard to come by.
We'll go back to church and put flowers and, you know, in the following weeks, because, you know, the community is going to need everyone in the weeks to come.
And in the weeks to come, there are going to be several funerals. 2 will be starting tomorrow. 2 young victims, 6-year-olds, Noah Posner and Jack Pinto, Bruce.
Deborah, quick question. I know you've been busy. Have you had time to ask people, what was their reaction to the president's remarks tonight?
Well, I was saying that it got a little bit quieter now, but everyone was out earlier today. There's a bar across the street, there's a deli, there's a diner, there's a restaurant over here and a cafe, and in every place, it was pin quiet. You could see everyone was looking at the TV, everyone was trying to listen in, and it seemed like it was definitely a bit of comfort. Again, that's all these people are looking for, just a little bit of comfort, but again, and you heard it earlier, I started to even tear up. When you hear the president read those names, people just, you know, the tears started rolling, Bruce.
Yeah, tears here too. Deborah Alfarone, thanks a lot for those reports.